I gotta put the headphones on.
Yes, sir. You gotta hear everybody playing the sound.
It's less about.
I be pressing the sound effect button and shit too. So
It's less about hearing that and more about hearing yourself, so you can monitor your volume.
Check. It's your boy.
And we know with Clark, and he's gonna try to take over the podcast. You feel me?
Nah, I really want. I'm trying to learn how to step back more. No
let me know if you want me to turn up.
But I don't want to be boring. You know what I mean?
It's already begun. How you doing?
Facts.
Yo, you already know we rocking.
That's the
It's
intro.
the Bad for the Community podcast. I don't know what song this is that you're playing, bro. I fucked with the vibe.
It's kind of vibey, right?
Unless
Riding
it's
around the city in my drop top.
Hey, talk your
Shorty
shit.
gon'
Oh
eat
nah,
me
turn
up
that shit off. What the fuck is this?
This shit sound hard.
No
No
bullshit.
bullshit.
This song's a fudge. You'll fuck with this.
This shit sound hard.
I'll show it to you afterwards. That's a banger.
Yeah, that shit sound hard.
Nah, it
I
sound
love
like some
SM57s.
That's Target music while
I
I'm
love
shopping,
it.
maybe. But shit,
It's not the SM57, nigga. It's the SM7B. on right now.
SM7B, same shit, bro.
Nah, SM57 handheld, bro.
I know. It's the
You know who
same
I am,
bullshit.
bro.
Yo, these could be handheld too, bro. Don't do that.
why are
That's
these
facts.
audio
Yeah.
nerds getting in the way of my intro,
You
dog?
fuck with the RE20 though?
Yeah, I do.
It's valid, no
Sounds
bullshit.
amazing.
Thank
no
you.
bullshit. No bullshit.
We getting lit.
Yeah, no, you told me about that
Yeah,
one last time. I know you love that one a lot.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yo, if I knew the sound effects, I'd have done some shit.
Yeah, is this the rhyme or reason ones?
No, we
Nah.
need a rhyme or reason,
Word.
because those is buzzing.
Why? Cause you want the bleep, nigga, and shit, nigga.
I might hit the nigga with a bleep.
Rhyme or
Finna
reason
get
ones.
started.
Oh
in this bitch.
yeah, oh yeah, drop another
Bad
one.
for the community in this bitch.
Oh,
man.
let him know. Oh, Tomo with the intro.
Yes, sir. Ski. You know how I do it, man. Today, we got a special guest on here. You know what I'm
yeah?
saying? My bro Clark D. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Yes,
Carcarino.
is it like
sir.
Carcarino.
can you
Yeah.
clap for that thing?
A clap, applause. This is an applause.
Damn.
What
Oh,
the
the applause
fuck?
right
The
there.
yellow one, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's Young Rob. I got Tomo to the left of me.
Yes.
Nate Nix is in the room.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yes, sir.
We got a special guest, a good friend of ours, Clark D.
Yes, it's your boy Clark.
Still don't know
D.
what the D stand for. Pause.
D's.
Pause.
You know what the D stands for, bro.
America's top Zog.
Yes, sir. Come on now.
Yes.
Zo gang, Zo pound.
Yes.
You know, so I got that. You know.
You want to let them know what you do, bro?
True,
Just
Zoe,
real
true.
quick.
Hey, yo, my name's Clark D. I'm a rapper, producer, visionary, creative savant,
Visionary.
See how
co-
nigga threw that in?
co-CEO of Family Famous.
Oh, that's why you got the hat.
You see it on.
'Cause-
I wear it everywhere. It's advertising. You know what I mean? I'm a walking
It's a walking
billboard.
brand, yeah.
If I ain't wearing my stuff, I'm
Those-
wearing my nigga shit.
Those
You get
hats
what I'm
dropped
saying?
yet?
They out. I'm selling them out the booth right now, but like at our show, we're definitely selling them out.
Say that.
You know what I mean? And
I'm selling them out.
and then we're gonna have like a drop shipping shit on our website too. So that's like in development right now. But
Shipping free, local.
yeah, local. Like we'll do like handheld deliveries, but
Word.
yeah, type. I gotta leave some hats up here too when we go down, but like, you get what I'm saying. We're gonna make sure the gang's taken care of. That's what we want.
Oh yeah, no bullshit. You should have came in with hats, bro.
Nice.
You just-
I got.
got a hat on right
Oh
You gotta
damn.
give
Yeah,
us
all-
the free
Yo,
one
no
hat.
cap. So Pete,
No cap.
We
Facts.
were-
Exactly.
we-
0 hats.
Yeah,
we were
facts.
doing inventory. Normally I would have them in my car, and I literally thought about this, but we were doing inventory. That's literally the only reason why they're not in my car right
Heard
now.
you.
So.
See, niggas don't got real friends, because I've been watching Ray J, like, just popping up on random interviews, and that nigga be handing out the Raycons. You
Wow.
feel me? So I
I've-
expect the same
I've been
treatment.
watching-
You're
Ray J
yo,
interviews.
Ray J
Even on
got
the
bread to
Breakfast
hand
Club.
out Raycons.
Ray
You
J
get what I'm
behind
saying?
everything. Every
You feel me?
major
If I
event
get
that
a
happens.
free Family Famous hat, you see I'm wearing a Psycho hat, I'll rock your shit too. You feel me?
got the-
Alright, we
you got
got
the
we
psycho
got
hat
a
for
barter. We got a barter.
Good promo.
Wait, you got
Yeah.
the Psycho hat for free?
Nah, I paid for
I
this.
was
All right,
about to
well,
say,
look at that. Hey, Rich Rob, you know what I mean? Rob
You
gets
know,
bucks. Come on.
Let me do what you just did. It's Young Rob, the rapper, the dreamer, the communicator, the visionary, the listener.
Yes, the visionary. You got to emphasize the visionary part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we back with another week. It's a special week because we haven't done this in a week,
while.
right?
Yeah,
in a
we
little
didn't
bit.
meet
We
last
had the
week.
performance last. It was an active Saturday last
It was
week
an active Saturday
on
morning.
Juneteenth.
I was fucking lit.
No, that was the first time I seen Nate drink.
Off the Casamigo.
I wasn't actually like lit. I was just like tired.
But you weren't drinking?
No, I was.
Yeah. See.
I was trying to get lit, bro. No bullshit. But I was too tired to
Shut
even
down.
like.
Were
the
you
whole
tired
bottle.
enough that if I passed you a blizz, like you might have even taken it?
Never.
No.
You don't listen to this nigga music.
Facts. Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, I ask you to pack it up and go, man.
No bullshit. Yeah. Nah, I would pack it up. Ask me and I'm packing up.
Damn.
This Saturday, I don't know if this episode's gonna drop.
It's not, but we can talk about it.
This episode not gonna drop on time, but by the time niggas is watching and listening, we would have had the family famous performance of 2021.
FF21. I've been to all of them.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
I've been
you
to all of
have.
them.
That's crazy.
I think
I think you're gonna love this one. No bullshit.
have I been to all of them?
Nah, you weren't at the first one.
What was the first one? What year's the first one?
2018.
Yeah,
Black. Was that Black Market?
Black Market every year.
I was there, bro.
it was at
I
Black
feel
Market
like,
every
I feel
year
like the
though.
whole gang was
Bro,
there,
I
no
feel like ever
bullshit.
since I met you and you had a family famous, this is
weren't
probably
there.
where I caught
Tomo.
the
Was he
hat.
there?
I probably went with
Roberto's
Tomo,
been
no
around
bullshit.
for a minute. No bullshit.
That's like I think
But
I
he was
went
mad
with
low
I was about to
key.
say he wasn't there.
He was
I went
mad
with
low
Tomo.
key.
I think you was at the second one.
was at the second one, bro. You wasn't
at
there.
the second one, not the first one.
Yeah, you definitely weren't there, bro.
You wasn't at the first one for something, bro. I don't know. The first
Bro,
one
okay,
I put up to it by myself, bro. That's
I was
how
about to
know.
say you
That's
definitely
not
weren't there because
The
I know
second
he
one-
pulled up by himself because I seen him.
Yeah.
The second one, mad niggas was there. You probably thought that was the first one, but that was the second one, bro.
Bro, which one was Psycho like a vendor at?
That was the first.
That was the
one.
first one. You didn't get that hat from
I
that, bro.
did, bro.
That is how you got the hat.
No
That is how
way.
you
I'm
got
saying
the hat,
Roberto's
no
been
bullshit.
around for a minute.
way.
That is how you got the
I'm
nigga was there. He was
you
there.
low key bastard.
He was
you.
there.
Nah.
That's
But
fire,
and the
though.
thing is, he was mad low key though in the beginning.
Yeah,
Who performed?
I was not,
Who performed?
bro. That's the first time I
Lil
seen.
Bro performed?
What's it called?
Yeah, little
Like,
Walk little
it was-
bro.
it
Yeah.
was Circle
Is it
Gang.
Roscoe?
Roscoe,
Roscoe,
yeah,
see,
Roscoe
then you were at the
performed.
first one. You were at the first one. You were at the first one.
Shout
You
out
were at the
Rob.
first
No
one.
bullshit. Excellent.
Nah, I wasn't tapped in that. Like that was when I was like getting
That
my
nigga was like,
foot
who are
into
these
the
niggas?
into the Boston waters.
That was G Berto.
That was you.
That was.
Oh, that was
G.
that. Oh, that was
You feel me? So
we don't
like,
need to speak about that.
yeah,
nigga.
at that
G Berto was
time,
hard, bro. Don't do that.
this nigga.
Come on, G Berto was hard.
Yeah, he got adverse opinions to that. But nah, yeah, for sure. Like I think during that time, like I only knew Boston people through the niggas I went to UMass Low with, and then slowly for surely, that's when I meeting all these other people.
No, was that the first event that you went to in Boston?
Was it?
Like local music show?
Maybe, no bullshit.
When was the thing that we did at Middle East? That you did at Middle East?
That's
When
not
was
Boston.
that?
Which
That was
shit?
after?
Oh
I think
yeah,
that was
that was
after.
that was the
It's
same
close,
summer.
though.
No bullshit.
That was the
bro.
same summer.
That was the same
Oh
summer.
yeah.
Wow.
Appreciate you
That
for
was
bringing us
easy.
out of
Look.
Middle East too. That was
Come
dope.
on, bro. I'll do that for my niggas, bro. That's
bullshit.
nothing, bro.
That isn't in
Come on.
Boston though, so just to
That's
clarify.
Cambridge. Same
Yeah.
shit, bro. Same.
But yeah.
Nah, cause your shit's in Roxbury, bro.
Yeah.
Roxbury is very different from Cambridge.
It
Talk
is,
about it. Talk
is,
about it.
is.
FF 2021.
All right, so FF21, man, yo, I got this might be the craziest show of my life. No bullshit. Like, you know, like all the hard work and planning that we put into the show, like it's starting to manifest. The tickets is like craziest we've ever seen.
Quick question. Y'all niggas paying C4 for those promo videos? Cause that's selling it too, bro.
No.
I see this nigga put in their
I'm
work.
telling
with
you,
that
I'm
Obama
telling you,
version. Y'all
the-
seen
the
that one?
reason-
Yeah,
Obama,
Denzel.
Listen.
I seen the
Denzel?
Denzel Washington. He's like, yo, if y'all don't cop the tickets, you're gonna be playing in Pelican Bay when I'm through with you. Like,
Nah, listen,
that
you
nigga's
gotta
crazy.
understand the reason why I got C4 for life, bro, is because any assignment you give him, he's gonna give 110%, bro. Anything that he's a part of, he's gonna grow it. He's gonna like he's the best person, one of the best people to work with in general. Like, because no matter what it is, he's gonna elevate it. He's gonna give 110%. Like, literally, I was on the phone with him when I was walking in here, and he was like, "Yo, link me when you're done. We'll throw up some flyers." You get what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that, like, he's someone that's super involved in everything that he's in. You know what I mean? And so, like, it's just very interesting this year because the FF18 changed my life, you know, because it made all the right people that needed to know about me at the time. They knew because we were doing shit in our own lane, fair to say. You know what I mean?
Very
And
fair to say.
yeah, it was
No
like very
bullshit.
own
You
lane.
was weird.
I don't think I was weird.
You were
but
fucking weird, Clark.
I don't think I was
You
weird.
You were
Weird.
fucking weird.
Why would
bro.
you say I was
You're making
weird?
some corny ass music, and you know that, bro.
I disagree. My shit was not corny, bro.
Swago's not corny, bro.
Swago's not corny, bro.
Clark,
Swago's not
Clark.
corny, bro. I'll stand on that.
Yeah.
why don't you perform it no more?
Why don't? Because that's not me anymore, bro. Just because it's not. That's like asking Drake, why don't you perform shit from So Far Gone, bro? At the end of
Should
the
though.
day,
I'm about to say
That nigga
no
should,
bullshit,
though.
like.
Nah.
But our thing is,
people think I should still perform Swago, and that's just not where I'm at right now. But
I feel that.
I re-listen to that song and like I can
I'm
understand.
not
how
saying it's
someone-
not hard.
Yeah, I
Do
feel
you still
like
have Swago?
like that swag in me. Yes, and matter of fact, I got so much respect for that Clark D, bro, because that was like pre-surgery and like. you could just see that like I was just going 150%.
Young and hungry.
In everything. I was just going hard in every opportunity I had, and that paved the way for me to do a lot of the shit I'm doing now. So I'll never call that song corny. I'll never call nothing that I was doing before corny, because at the end of the day, I was a young kid. I was doing a lot of this shit on my own, planning this shit on my own. I had great guidance. I had people believing in me. And I had a lot of people who would have never listened to local rap music listening to niggas now because of that song. So I'll never call that shit corny or nothing I was doing before. And matter of fact, I was doing that shit that I was doing and still doing numbers. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't talking about killing niggas. I wasn't talking about doing nothing like that. And it was still doing relatively good numbers for an 18-year-old kid. We was packing out shit as an 18-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid. Directed that music video myself. Yeah. You saw it, bro. You saw it. Like at the
niggas in there and
at the end, I put my niggas in a music video. Directed the shit like I was 18. You get what I'm saying? So I will never ever disrespect that Clark, bro, because
it's not for you to call corny. It's for me, the listener, to call corny. That shit was corny.
Listen, if you feel like that, you feel like that. That's
you was a weird nigga, bro.
I don't think I was
weird. Instagram videos of you being weird in the elevator and shit like that, bro. I remember that shit, bro.
Being weird in the elevator? What you mean, bro?
There was a video where you walked into the elevator and you were like, one of the niggas in here sucked dick. And it was just mad silent. He was like, it's not me. And everyone was just like, ah. And I'm like, yeah, this nigga's on some weird shit, bro.
What? I'm trying to figure what happened,
and that's what I'm saying. It's just shit like that.
Like it's something that I posted?
Yeah. From the outside looking in, you was on some weird type of time,
Nah. I wouldn't do that.
Is it weird or is it like probably like just
it's childish?
It's
childish.
If anything,
I'm not doing that though. That's why I thought it was weird.
If anything, that Clark was funny as shit. I still got that sense of humor.
I laugh,
but you get what I'm saying? Like I used to be posting like funny shit, like funny skits. Like I'll be real. If you told me you didn't know me when I was like 13, 14, I was weird when I was 13, 14. I'll tell you that. Like I was a fucking
I've heard the stories.
Weirdo type shit. Like you get what I'm saying? But we all was weirdos in my opinion, because we was in that internet era, weird shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tomo's still fucking weird. No bullshit.
But nah, back to the show. Like FF18, like that was my opportunity to like blend what we had going on at Lowell and what we had going on in Boston with like the CPAC, the MLK shows that we'd be doing, all that. And it was my first time being introduced to like niggas that was doing shit locally. You get what I'm saying? And so literally that show changed my life, because a lot of the people that, you know, like Sean Wire performed in that show. You get what I'm saying? And he did. In G Weeks' set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was in G Weeks' set.
Yeah,
talking about that show that was like, where was that shit near? That was in Cambridge somewhere, and like
no. I'm talking about FF18.
Oh,
he had his locks at the time.
I remember that. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? And you gotta understand, when I was 15, I was bumping Sean Wire, and then I'm 19. He's performing in my show. You get what I'm saying? Like,
how much older is he than niggas?
He's not that much older, but he's been on for a long time, bro. Like he's really been on. A lot of niggas don't know. Like he was like on for a long.
Like 25?
He's like 20, like 24, 25 type shit. But he was on because he's been nice for so long. So he's performing in my shit at 19 years. I was 19, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Then next year, and we sold it out. You get what I'm saying? We sold it out. It was packed out. You got to understand, like, we organized all that shit. We put up all the bread ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, the black market, like,
who was the person that was like, you had like a woman who was like a sponsor?
A sponsor, Destiny. Destiny. Yo, she's
Legend.
the big sis, bro. She is the big sis. She changed my life too. Like the whole journey with Family Famous, or even myself, like as an artist, has been a bunch of big bros and big sisters like looking out for me and whatever I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? And Destiny was an example. Like she came to all the meetings. She sponsored me for the show. You get what I'm saying? Kai, who runs the black market, Milk's mom, she believed in it, but she didn't see it yet. Then we did the show. They're just like, yo, you guys are crazy. We made them money. Yo, listen, I didn't leave. If I'm being real with y'all, I didn't leave with no bread that night.
I was saying, y'all niggas not even from Roxbury. And I remember Black Market, nigga. Like, at least from like my perspective, some nigga that be around here all the time, like, shit was alright. But it was more like some like Hotep shit. Niggas wasn't going there if they weren't like buying some shit from like the local vendors or whatever. On like those Saturdays, buying like the.
That was one of their biggest events at the time.
And I was like, that put mad niggas onto not only that space, but also the culture that they were trying to build. So it was fire, no bullshit.
Right, and I didn't necessarily see it as that. I thought it like, I saw them as like an established spot. Like it's now
Now it's established.
Now it's like they're talking to us and just like, yo, we know your event's coming around. This year was supposed to be outdoors. They had permits ready for us. They had everything ready. And it's me looking at that and being like, damn, like, yo, y'all really acknowledge what we're doing and y'all have it on your calendars already. Like, you get what I'm saying? When I was 19 at the time, like, we was just doing it because I felt like it was the right thing to do. We didn't make no bread because we were paying everybody. You get what I'm saying? And I used that money to buy, well, the little money we did have, we bought monitor speakers with. You get what I'm like, the KRKs. So literally, it was my first time we made like, 3 Gs that night. You get what I'm saying? That's pretty good for a 19-year-old, right? And then we left with like maybe like 500 or 600. I put it straight into the KRKs, and then I made them. That was my first business investment. And I made that money back in like 2 months, 3 months off of doing sessions at my crib. So that was my first time being like, damn, okay, I can invest in my business and it's not coming out of my pocket. So then FF19 came around and it was a little more, I wouldn't necessarily say immaculate, but I was
polished.
It was definitely more polished. There were certain things mentality wise that I was still in like, oh, I got to put my friends on to a show, whether they could sell tickets or not, or I got to have mad niggas perform and everyone's going to push it. Everyone's going to show love and shit. Like, that's not really how the show was. You get what I'm saying? Like, we had a lot of people.
Who's on the bill? You had
I had Kiki Danny D. I had Kiki D, Danny Diamonds, and Chase Murphy. I had Notebook P.
Oscar?
I had Tamira King. I had Oscar Thaler. I had Eche. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I had Derek. I had Derek Tyler.
That was also tough,
right? So I had Derek Tyler, and then like maybe one more.
A lot of those performers were not busting.
A lot of them weren't busting.
They were not busting. No, but that Eche performance and the Derek Tyler performance.
Nah, but I was gonna.
I thought Eche's was good.
Eche's was cool, but
Derek's
way
was
better than.
He's way better.
That's what I was gonna bring up, like to.
But again, like just from like an audience member's perspective. Like, it's like I paid to pull up to this shit. That cypher shit was also not really busting. It was just kind of cool.
That shit was busting, bro.
It was cool. It was
that
cool.
shit was no. Listen, that cool. Literally, you're saying it's cool, but I'm telling you, like, that was the peak of the night, energy wise. That's when the room maybe had like 180, 200 people in it. I didn't even know. Like,
it was hot as shit.
It was hot as shit, and also it was a unique experience.
Like, that was really cool.
You get what I'm saying?
My thing is just like, that's not a performance.
In my opinion, it was.
I feel like to me, what that was just like an opportunity.
But aren't you paying to be entertained?
Intermission.
I wasn't entertained. No bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like
and the problem was,
a majority of people were entertained by that. Like after the show,
if you were able to get close enough to even see what was going on, nigga, no bullshit.
No, even the people that was
nigga, I was ready to body niggas, but I was with my sister.
Right. Even the people in the back, bro. I'm telling you, I asked people what they thought of the show, and a lot of them was saying, yo, that dinner table cipher, yo, that shit was mad unique, it was mad dope. Granted, it was raw, it was unpolished. That's what I would say. Like, cool, the fact that it was raw and unpolished, you get what I'm saying? And like if we were to bring it back, like, I would have like a better way to present it, you know what I mean? But I think it was a unique experience because I made the show a concept show. A lot of niggas didn't even realize that, like the whole set design, everything, like you walk into the space, there's a living room. Yeah. That's where the stage was. You get what I'm saying? Right? You had the dining room or whatever, and we were selling like fucking merch, whatever. We had the tables and stuff. And then we had like another room where we had pictures of all the artists and shit like that. Like, and then little bios about them. You know what I mean? Like, we were very intentional in designing the set for the show. And that was a great opportunity for me to understand just like what goes into set design. Like, if I'm being honest with y'all, like the FF shows are like my short format versions of tours. Like, for me to like tweak and see what I would look like on tour, who the type of artist I would bring on tour, like what it takes to be on tour, what it takes to sell tickets, to show me the right people with the right mentality.
Who were those white dudes you had performing that day?
Danny Diamonds and Chase Murphy. Those are my boys. Like, I really fuck with them.
Did not like them.
You didn't like them?
They don't like a lot of shit.
Nah. Because I actually really enjoyed that
white
show.
People.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
But I liked that show a lot because it put me on to mad different people.
Right.
And I enjoyed their set. Right. I was just like, you're from Hyde Park.
Yes.
not from Roxbury. I'm from Roxbury.
Right.
In a Nubian Square type shit. This is Dudley Square at the time.
Right.
We're in Black Market. We're on Washington Street. We're at the heart of Roxbury. And you got
Right.
white people out here performing at this shit.
Right.
Because it's more about like you than it is about Roxbury. And I respect that. I understand that. It's
Right.
more about like Family Famous. Just
100% it is.
But at the same time, that's not wavy to me.
Yeah. I mean,
gotta have niggas there.
I mean,
More
at the
niggas there.
at the end of the day, like, it was the best business decision at the time. And I think,
Because they killed the shit.
They
That
did.
shit was hard. That
And
was
they
actually
did.
my favorite performance of the night. Outside of like, cause I fuck with Gee set. Gee
Right.
set that night was a fucking force,
It was a
especially considering
force.
that was like, to me, that was like the ultimate comeback. Because for FF18,
Right.
niggas wasn't even paying attention to the nigga. I felt so bad. What the fuck? Y'all niggas some
yeah.
haters. This niggas, and you was
Right.
there, like, you know what I mean? Nigga wasn't even paying attention to the nigga until he was like, I got shot. And then niggas was like, oh
Right.
shit. And I was like, man, that's some bullshit. This nigga was killing that shit before y'all niggas
Right,
talking over
right,
that.
Nah, no
right,
bullshit,
right,
bro.
right.
That shit was
we
hard.
know, like, if a nigga mentioned he got shot, that's a backstory right there. That does
Right.
make someone a
But
little
again-
bit more interesting.
but
now,
again-
now I start asking questions. How?
But it's
Why?
like, how did he get shot?
Nah, because then I'm like, no. 'cause
Well,
when,
you see, he
when I
pulled
heard
the
he got
trigger.
shot, the moment I was like, nigga, gangbang? This nigga about that? But like, it's probably just wrong
Nigga
place,
was
wrong
scared.
time. Type shit. But like,
Nigga Rob was like,
no,
oh, no,
nah, not even.
where
It
am
makes
I?
you start asking questions. Like, this person becomes a little bit more interesting.
And I feel that, but what I'm saying is that he just shouldn't need to say that shit when he's killing it on the stage. And niggas is just the only reason why niggas not paying
But
attention
we
to him
know
is
that
because niggas is caught
music
up in
is
other
more
shit.
than just the music itself.
Nah, I don't.
Why
I
do we do
honestly
this?
don't think, if I'm being real with you, I don't think he did it because niggas weren't paying attention.
Not that.
I think he did it because like Gee's a storyteller.
It's a
and
story.
Gee's
I was there, bro. Niggas was talking.
No,
Like they were literally talking over him while you was while you was performing.
So peep
But
though.
Nate,
I'm saying
let me
he.
stop y'all.
I'm
Let me
saying
stop y'all
he
real
did
quick.
it.
Because look, why do we do this podcast? For niggas to get
don't
invested. Nah, for niggas to
No bullshit. I was like, that's a good
investing
question.
in us,
What's the
investing
answer?
in our story, investing in our like who we are as people, bro. Because we know now that music, it's not enough just to have good music, bro. Because if people aren't interested in the person, then it
You did
doesn't-
say that's why you do the podcast.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that's why I do the podcast
well,
per se. But
that's
I feel
why I
that.
do, and it's the same way. Like that makes you more interested in the person because there's a story being told. Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like Gee as a performer, like he has a way of telling stories to.
And who's Gee? For the people who don't know,
Gee's my brother. He's a singer-songwriter,
Wow.
another co-CEO of Family Famous. He's a legend. Yes. Right. So he has a way of relating to people through sharing his stories and like using his traumas to empower people. And at the end of the day, like I feel like regardless of whether people were paying attention or not, like part of his mission is to tell things that he went through because somebody in that room was going through something crazy, right? And they might have just thought like, yo, he was an artist performing, you know, but I feel like it unveiled a layer. You get what I'm saying? And there were some people that cried during his set. I cried during his set. Not just because he got shot, but understanding like how much work, how much dedication he puts into this shit and like how much this shit means to him. But most of all, how much he cares about people. You know what I mean?
community
And I feel like him saying that he got shot, like, yes, like the shock might have been like, yo, pay attention to me. But I really genuinely feel like he was connecting to people. Like he was kind of crucifying himself so that like people can relate and understand that like, yo, the man in front of you is not just a man with a guitar and singing. Like, yo, he's a human being. He goes through shit. And at the end of the day, like, here's how he overcame what he overcame. Like he sang that
Still
song
here.
about bicycles, like about a cycle of hurt and breaking generational curses and like the importance of forgiveness. Like that's why ultimately like I feel like that's one of my favorite sets that night because like he found a way to like tell that story without making it look corny, without making it some weird shit. You get what I'm saying? And he told, and he really could, and he didn't make it about him getting shot. If we're being honest, like
fact.
he didn't make it about that. He said it, but at the end of the day, like it was
He
just
didn't make it about that for sure.
right, and it was just a powerful experience. But yo, that was FF19. So the reason why I was like speaking on FF18 and FF19 is like, as Nate said, so that you understand like how important FF21 is for me. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm a person that like, I believe that if I want my niggas to do some shit, I gotta do it myself so that they really understand who I am. You get what I'm saying? And like every step of the way, I've always wanted to prove to my friends, to my niggas that like, yo, like, don't just look at me as Clark, like the nigga you know. Like, look at me as a person that you'll be able to feed your kids or take your kids to college with like a person. You could say like, yo, I'm working with Clark D right now, and that'll open doors for you. You get what I'm saying? Like I wanted them to understand that every step of the way. And so I think this year especially is like, yo, Clark is on some crazy shit now. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Anyone that's been there in the beginning and is there now, like, and if I broke down the meetings, the documentation we have, like, and just how intentional, like, I'm just so in control of the business right now. Mm-hmm. I'm more in control than I've ever been, to the point where, like, it's crazy to me now that this show's happening and I know what to do with the show now. You get what I'm saying?
About to be outdoors?
No. So it's indoors. So the reason why I'll get to that. But
everybody in this room got their tickets?
No.
I'm near. I'm helping them vend. I'm in there.
I was guaranteed a free ticket for me and a +1 for the flyer production.
That's easy. That's no problem. But
you pay for yours?
Yeah, call mine today.
All right, yeah, but
nigga laughing at a nigga showing support.
I'm just saying good shit. It's just cause damn.
Nah, like, I appreciate you for that.
You're a real nigga for that, bro.
It's I feel like I'm in a. This show is indicative of me being like in a good place business wise, you know, because every single person on the show, is somebody that I've worked with, you know what I mean, or somebody that I've always wanted to work with, right? And they're all leaders. They can all headline, plan, throw the show themselves, you know. But at the end of the day, they all respect, listen, and understand me, right? And they're all 100% in it. I'm not chasing anybody down. Niggas is hitting me up like, yo, Clark, what's the play? It wasn't necessarily like that before. We had niggas in our own group not even really being on it. Now it's like, no, this shit is fleshed out. This shit is like the ultimate, like, yo, if I went on tour, this is what I do. This is the type of artist I bring. Like, the name or the specific person isn't important. It's what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? Because I know now, if I want to have a sellout show, I need artists that are going to approach the show the way they're doing it. You know what I mean? Before, it was like my friends first. Then it was like, okay, the more serious ones of my friends, or the ones of my friends that could kind of sell tickets. And now it's like, friends or not, every single person on this lineup can pack the room themselves. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? It's a diverse set. We got Afrobeat, R&B.
Everybody that's gonna hear this is not gonna be at the show.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. So I want us to have a bigger picture. And like the question I was gonna ask
black
you,
and white?
because like I said, these are people who are probably not even gonna like be able to watch in person at the time. So I want to like also be mindful of those people. So like, is there opportunities for people who are outside and like who can't be a part of the performance to watch it and
Tomo
later? Like, will you be?
That's a great question. So basically, like that's like one of the loose kinks we're working on. Like, we got like 2 videographers that are gonna do recap videos, but I also want to live stream it. But the live streaming shit is costing a little more bread than I want it to.
How so?
Because you know me, bro, I want to go big or go home. So for me to go big, I gotta pay some bread. And right now our budget's a little tight now because we just like we gotta like pay for this lighting rental shit. Like, we gotta pay for a lot of shit that to make the show feel big. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I want to get to as well is like the difference between the shows before is like, my expectation is that when somebody walks into the venue, it feels big. Like, yo, niggas gonna be like, yo, this is the black market. And niggas won't even really know that, nah, that's not the black market. That's FF21 at the black market. You get what I'm saying? And the black market is the body. FF21 is the outfit. You get what I'm saying? And this outfit is some crazy drip on an already fresh body. You know what I mean? So this show is crazy because now we got an after situation at the Sound Lab.
About that. Yeah, C4 was telling you about that.
Yeah, niggas got to drive afterwards to Brockton.
Absolutely.
C4 was telling me
about to be some hoes.
And they will.
Scale of 1 to 10.
There will be some hoes.
They will.
There will be some hoes.
Talk about the hoes, bro.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I don't know you. I don't know what to say. You get what I'm saying?
So for the people watching, please stay in tune with what Clark's got going on. Because I did want to say, as long as I've known Clark, he's been a very involved person. He's not a type of artist that just like makes music and that's it. You feel me? He's involved in every part of his business, and he really does want to do it all on his own. And even then,
No,
like,
I don't.
You don't. Well, what parts
I don't
want to.
I don't want to do it all on my own.
Mine on my man's
Nah.
name,
I'm saying,
bro.
but like you want to be in control of every.
I really don't.
You
If
don't.
I'm being honest,
It
Can't-
doesn't- yeah.
I feel like
Lying on my man's
I want to be real with you. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No.
that's like a misconception. That like ultimately, bro, if I'm being honest with you, I'm just doing it now so I know what it's like to do it right.
What it's worth. Okay.
So that if I'm paying somebody, because I will be paying people
It's
to
an
be doing it,
expectation, yeah.
I know what it means to do the job. Also, this is very exhausting, bro. I want to just be able to
Yes.
focus on being the best artist that I could be. But at the end of the day, if I don't do this, if I don't take it to the highest level, you get what I'm saying? I'm not
How can
power.
you expect someone to meet you there?
Yeah, I can't expect somebody to look at me and just co-sign me off of my shit. Like, that's not, especially in this city. Like, if I was living or if I was born in Atlanta, I was tapped in with the right people, or LA, like, I could just be a regular dude and people will put me on. They'll do it. You know what I mean? But in this city, like, what I'm trying to do is a big long-term thing, and there needs to be a blueprint. And that's why everything we're doing with FF21, album rollouts, all of it's on paper. Because one day, when it's all said and done, I'm going to put all this shit in a document, in a book, and then how to jumpstart a local art scene, or how to jumpstart your career, or something like
You
that.
dropping a book?
No, not a book. Like
The book dropping soon.
Not a book, but
Like-
it's basically just like a
a
document.
document, like saying, okay,
Clark
it's
gonna
an
be some
instruction
master
manual.
classes,
exactly.
bro.
Like, how do we plan the show? Who is being accounted for? Who's the event promoter?
It's a handbook.
Who's the event manager? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? If you don't have a budget, how can you get money? How can you reduce expenses? Okay,
real. No
if you wanna do certain things in music to succeed as an artist, you got to be doing music 40 hours a week, 5 days a week. But how can you do music 40 hours a week if all you're doing is paying for studio time? That's not smart unless you got a budget. You get what I'm saying? And so you're taking that time, making the money for your budget by working. Or what you could do is learn a skill in music, like recording, like engineering, like sound, that allows you to be in opportunities every day. You get what I'm saying?
That's
To
a fact.
maximize your potential. So that's what I'm really
Yeah,
trying
Rob,
to
no
do.
bullshit. When you about to pick up your skill, nigga?
Nah, I was hearing.
You got skills. If I'm being honest,
No. I was hearing this nigga say like you
said-
gotta put 40 hours into the music. I
He's
said
like,
I'm not
oh,
doing
damn,
that.
No,
nigga, he's like, I
I'm just-
lost.
I don't got time.
if I'm
I
being
don't got 40 hours.
if I'm
sorry.
being honest with you, it's really 50 hours.
No bullshit. I was about to
It's,
say
no,
that.
it's
The thing
really
is,
50, 60 hours.
I've lived with
He's
that.
like, well, shit.
I live with it. Like the thing is, I got different focuses at this point in my life. But yeah, nah, I feel
Eventually,
you.
though.
you get what I'm saying? It
It's
just
the ability to have that
Exactly.
freedom to really have the whole schedule open.
And that's my thing, is that sometimes the schedule don't permit it. So it's like,
I don't even think it's the schedule ever
Exactly.
permitted. It's
I
about
was about to
you.
say.
It's about you and what you want.
bad
Oh,
you
for
want
sure.
it.
No, the thing is,
I learned how to
I
be an
could-
audio technician just by being in there, being on the grind, you know what I mean? I learned how to produce by being sad that niggas wasn't making the right beats for me, man. You know what I mean? It was just different type of time, man. I learned how to engineer by just hopping in there and was like, record the song. I got you.
I'm learning so
I
many
failed.
skills outside of just music.
Which is important as well.
Yeah, you can be the nigga that's helping us with like the contracting, like the contracts when it comes to like
Oh,
permits and
I'm the
contracting and
business
shit like
nigga.
that.
I'm the business nigga.
But you know,
That's
you could
valid,
be the
though.
business nigga and the artist, though.
Let me do y'all accounting. Nah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga sound like a white man.
Like both.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though.
You gonna be Rosenberg?
Why does your white man? No, why does the accountant got to be a white man?
'Cause
I could be
Rosenberg's
a
white.
Black accountant.
Because Rosenberg is a white Jew, nigga.
I put all my.
Shout out
people-
Rosenberg, but
I
like,
teach y'all all the loopholes. Come on.
Yeah.
bro.
you could be the accountant nigga, bro. I'll fuck with that. You're the
But-
white man in the group.
But nah.
fuck with you.
Let's digress.
with
But
you.
no, like ultimately, like I really don't want to be doing this myself. I really don't. If I had somebody to say, yo, Clark, I got $100,000 for you, and I got people that really believe in you, like, and I'm a skeptic. I don't trust a lot of niggas. You get what I'm
My
saying?
favorite song by you.
Yeah, I don't trust
I
a
forget.
lot of niggas. I really don't.
I
I
don't
trust
trust
my
niggas.
niggas. I trust my niggas. You know what I mean? And I don't trust a lot of people because I know what I'm trying to do, and I know to a lot of people I might be dangerous. You get what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, like for what I want to do, even if somebody gave me bread and gave me a team, I might not even fuck with it. You get what I'm saying? Like I just need it to be the right people.
Team not adequate.
You get what I'm saying? Because
Dang.
when it is the right people, this shit's gonna last forever. It's going to be their kids getting fed off of my shit. It's going to be their kids' kids getting fed off of my shit. It's going to be their great-grandkids saying, yo, I used to do this shit with Clark D and them. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm thinking right now. And ultimately, if I got to go crazy, and it's not just me doing all this shit. Steph is a genius. Steph is handling mad logistic shit in the back end.
You're talking about your cousin Steph, right? Yeah, facts.
Steph's not my cousin.
Oh, that's not your cousin?
Yeah, no. He's Haitian, but that's my brother though.
Talking about thrill Steph?
No. Yeah, it's a different
Not
Steph.
Stephen LaFume. Not Stephen. No, Stephen LaFume is a part of this shit too though. Like that's like some bigger picture shit. But like Steph, like he's handling a lot of the logistic shit. Like we.
That nigga Steph need a coolant on the road. That nigga drove me home that one time. I was like, yeah.
He's a driver, bro. But he got you there though. You was safe. You know what I'm saying?
Was I safe?
Yeah. Nah, and then there's like things that he's solid, bro. Solid as they come, bro.
No bullshit.
Because at the end of the day, bro, all I need in my life is reliable ass people, bro. I don't need somebody to be the best at what they do, bro. I don't need somebody to be the smartest at what they do. I don't even like arrogant niggas, if I'm being honest. Matter of fact, fuck what I just said. I don't care about whoever it is, how they are. You could be arrogant. If you're reliable, that's all I care about. And Steph is the epitome of reliable.
No bullshit.
You get what I'm saying? Bro, y'all niggas is the epitome of reliable. If I can make a phone call for some $100 shit and you take it seriously and you go all the way with it, then I know I could trust you for some $10,000 shit that's coming. Some $100,000 shit.
Yo, $100 and $10,000.
No.
But that's the thing.
It's the
what he's
principle.
saying though. That's what he's saying
It's the
though.
principle
It's
of
also
it.
how you perform. He's saying if you're reliable to him might mean something like different than it means reliable to someone else. Because reliability, it's like when I think of that shit,
I
it's
think
like
a pool of people who you can rely on.
Nah, so
what's the
look,
example again?
if I ran a studio and I had an intern that tried his best to make sure the floor was spotless when he swept, that he took the
intern sweeping.
No. But look, when I go to Atlanta and I'm interning, they're not even gonna have me in the studio yet. I could be in the studio in 2 weeks. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's a major label studio. It's Sony, bro. So I could be in the studio in 2 weeks. But I know that I can't be thinking about that. I got to be thinking about whatever they assign me to do. I got to do it the best. Listen, I need the floor to look spotless right now. Clark's going to be the guy for that. I need the trash taken out.
You know what's funny
Clark's
about
going to be the guy for that. Listen. I'm telling you, this is what I trust. If I could trust that my niggas on some free shit, right? On some free shit is going to give me their 100% on some free shit, then I know that if there's bread on the table, I know that they're not gonna be fugazi, bro. Whereas if I'm dealing with a nigga and they give me some half-ass shit, then I know that they got a half-ass mentality, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like
One cheek.
I don't know if this is a same example necessarily, but I don't know about that, especially with an internship, because I feel like I'm more under the umbrella of work smarter, not harder. You feel me?
You're not you don't want to be a slave.
I don't think
that's
bro.
Because what happens is that you think like they're gonna acknowledge.
But then
no, I don't think you get what I'm saying though. I don't think you get what I'm saying.
No, hold up. You want to go 100% at these like regardless if they're even musical tasks, like
right.
whether they got you in the studio, you want to make sure they see that you're a hard worker.
Right.
But sometimes it could play in the different direction where they start taking advantage of it. Because I'm in the same internship. It's not music, but it's business. And like they feed you the propaganda training videos and shit, and they want you to be the guy who like puts the extra hours in and sacrifices and shit like that. And like they brainwash you to thinking like, yo, this is how I'm gonna get up the ranks. You feel me? I gotta bust my ass and I'll eventually get paid off. Like it'll all pay off. But then that's low key how they like finesse your shit, and you become a slave to making them more money.
So here's the difference,
I just want to add on to that before you even
different,
go.
That's not how it goes.
Exactly.
That's why you gotta work smart.
Sometimes even worse too. Then they expect those things of you,
right?
And they expect that's what they see you as.
So
like, get a nigga that's mopping the floor and shit. They can be like, that's all that nigga good for is mopping the floor.
So
he's so good at mopping the floor.
But best floor mopper I need, nigga.
And then there be the nigga who don't know how to floor mop. Yo, get this nigga in the studio.
Fact, because that nigga clearly can't do it. Clark got the floors.
So watch this. When you talk on Clark D, that's not what we're doing. Like, I know we're speaking. I know we're speaking generally. I know we're speaking generally, but I'm speaking specifically in my case because my story is a one-on-one story. Like, I can't necessarily tell every nigga to do it this way. I'm saying if I had an intern or if I'm an intern, These are certain things that I look for. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I know that if I'm at a company and they don't value my time, I know that the ideas in my mind are worth more than the company anyways. So I'm not afraid to leave and start my own shit. You get what I'm saying? A company starts to manipulate somebody that's dependent on it. But I'm not dependent on anything or anybody because I could do my own shit at any time that I want. I'm in the greatest point of my life. You get what I'm saying? If I wanted to start my own studio, I could start my own studio. If I wanted to build my credit, get a fucking $100,000 loan, it would take me a year to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you real shit right now. This is not like whatever. So if I'm sweeping the floors, I'm gonna be the best at sweeping the floors. When I'm in the studio, I'm gonna be the best nigga in the studio for whatever. They could ask me to plug patch cables in. I'ma do it the best. They're gonna no. They're gonna ask me to track a nigga. I'ma do it the best.
They love
you get what I'm saying?
Corporations love niggas because like that. They looking at a whole batch of interns.
Listen,
like,
and I love corporations like that because at the end of the day, anybody that's in business knows that it's about leverage. How much you take when you're in your position and how much they take from you. When you're in the state that I'm in, right? At the end of the day, the most valuable things that I have right now are my skills and my ideas, right? There's no proof of concept to prove that
You're kind of tall too, bro. You can reach high up. No bullshit.
They gonna pass you the Swift or Duster, bro.
I was just saying. I was just throwing that in there.
Right. So those are my most valuable things right now. I can't act like I've proven the shit that I'm thinking right now. I can't act like that. But at the end of the day, I know that these next couple years in my life, I'm going to have to be in a servitude position. I'm going to have to give some niggas my best song, my best beats, my best records, my best ideas. But I know that at the end of the day, I'm way bigger than anything I've given a nigga ever. Right? Hold on. Because this is a complete idea. Because a lot of
soliloquy off, man.
A lot of niggas, and this is important.
I couldn't even get myself.
No. A lot of niggas, this is important because this is real shit, bro. Right? A lot of niggas don't get this, bro. They put their pride before their trajectory. They put their pride before the business, bro.
Let niggas know.
And a lot of niggas, they don't get how good they are. I get how good I am. No matter where I am, who I'm working for, who I'm working with, I will always come out on top. This is 100%. Even if they're in a better position than me at the moment, I'm not tripping about that because that's God's plan. You get what I'm saying? I could be down bad right now, and then in 6 months from now, I'm a fucking multi-billionaire. I don't even need to be a billionaire, bro. This is what niggas need to get, bro. If I'm in a place sweeping, it means I'm supposed to be there. If a nigga's taking advantage of me, it's because they're supposed to be. Because when I'm on top, I'm going to be on top for a very long time. So I'm not in a rush. I'm not in my head about it. It's not my... Listen, bro.
Because there's a difference between being down bad
I was
and
second
being
guessing.
down cataclysmic.
Right? I was second guessing for the first time. I wasn't second guessing. I thought about what it would be like with me living in Atlanta. I'm not around my niggas. I'm literally at the peak of my career in Boston right now.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm leaving at the peak of my career. And literally, bro, I'm
How
like,
you know it's the peak of your career?
No. I'm not saying this is my highest point ever. I'm saying this is the highest point I've ever been. And this is a fact, bro. Like
that is true.
You get what I'm saying? I'm at the biggest point that I've ever been in my life, career-wise, right? And then I'm leaving. Listen, if I want to open up for a nigga from T to E here, I can make a phone call and it could probably happen. No bullshit, bro. Like, it's like that right now. A lot of niggas don't get that, but I get that. It's like that right now, right? Because I get it. But then I'm going down to a place where I don't really know niggas like that, but I am working for one of the 3 major labels. You get what I'm saying? So, but I don't know niggas. You get what I'm saying? I got one mentor. He don't really know me like that, though. Yeah. So he's gonna be throwing me shit, and I still have to learn. I still have to be. You see how assertive I am now? Nigga, I'm gonna be quiet as fuck down there. You get what I'm saying? But I know, right, that at the end of that situation, I'm gonna come up with something that's gonna let me eat for the rest of my life and never have to worry about that shit ever again. I'll be able to take care of my niggas. I'll be able to take care of my family, and I'll be able to take care of anybody that wants to put on for themselves, bro. You get what I'm saying? Not saying I will. You get what I'm saying? But I know I'll be in a position to, bro. And this is where I'm at mentally. And this is what a lot of niggas need to understand, bro. I'm going to have to give up a lot of my best shit to niggas. But at the end of the day, I know that I'm not worth the ideas that I have right now. I'm way bigger than all of this shit, bro. No matter, and this is what a lot, and you you're way bigger than all this. Tomo, Nate, you're way bigger than all this shit. And I'm telling y'all, and I really want to get this point home. And I know I might sound like a broken record, bro, because
we definitely gonna open it up.
It's a good record.
Hear this out though, because this is real shit. And I'm not talking to the podcast no more. I'm talking to y'all, bro. At the end of the day, as artists, at times we have an ego, or we let our pride get in the way of what we should be doing, bro. And at the end of the day, if you want to be doing shit at a local level for a certain amount of time, it's okay. Because at the end of the day, you got a nigga like me in your life, and I'm going to do whatever I can as long as you're doing your work to pull y'all up, right? But at the end of the day, I'm a businessman, bro, right? And I'm going to look at my niggas and be like, yo, are you in a place where you're ready to take this shit all the way? That if you was on tour with Kendrick, would you body Kendrick on his own tour? Because and for the next 3 years after, this the difference between Van Buren and a lot of niggas. You get what I'm saying? Because you put Van Buren in a room with niggas, you know they're gonna eat. You put Van Buren on stage with Cousin Stiz, you know they're gonna eat.
Seen it happen.
We've seen it happen twice. You get what I'm saying? Any video opportunity they get, any show they get, and this is where we're opening up and making it bigger picture, is the ideas as a local artist. A lot of niggas is letting their pride get in the way of what they should be doing. You get what I'm saying? Nigga. You get what I'm saying, bro? And I'm trying to tell niggas like, yo, you're not making as much bread as you think you are. You get what I'm saying? And these early years of your life, don't be afraid to give shit up, because when you're at the top, you're gonna be at the top for a very long. You know how hard it is to fall off, if I'm being real with y'all? Like, if you do shit the right way.
Do you feel pressure to play the games that the industry is doing, or have you found yourself like having to do something because this is what's blowing up, this is what's popping right now?
Can I be real with you?
Yeah.
I don't feel pressure at all, bro. I do what I need to do to get what I get done, bro. Like, if I gotta switch my shit up to make it hit harder, bro, like, this industry is evolving, bro. And I killed my ego a long time ago, bro. I killed that shit, bro. Whatever I gotta do, because I know that at the core of what I'm trying to do is save lives.
Facts.
And I'm trying to do something historic that nobody has ever done or seen before. So I can't really challenge or not want to do some shit in front of me. Like, I'm going to do it. If I don't like it, then I'll stop doing it. But I don't, if I'm being real with y'all, like, I don't have enough time in my day to feel pressure or reflect on, I don't like doing this shit. Like, somebody asked me to do something. And I trust my intuition. And if my intuition is not good enough, I pray to God that he improves my intuition, or I trust my friends. You get what I'm saying? I'm very selective about my friends. You get what I'm saying? And my friends will tell me if my intuition is good or not. You get what I'm saying?
Let me give you an observation, right? Because you say the thing about external pressure. So I want to ask you a question. This is not... Yeah, let me ask you a question, right? I want to know how to phrase this, because like I said, it's an observation, right?
As you start speaking, like, if we feel it can be worded differently, we'll jump in.
Yeah, no. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, right, earlier, he said he had an opinion of how, like, the earlier music, he put in, like, the corny box. You feel me? Did you ever feel external pressure to, like, make different music? Because I feel like if I'm observing the moves that you're making, I have seen a pivot of, like, you... Even the rap style of like,
and you've talked about this too.
Like I can genuinely say,
try to go conscious,
not conscious, but I can genuinely say like, I can see him trying to like. It seems like you trying to prove a point like to niggas as if like there was a chip on your shoulder, like that corny shit to being like, oh, I could rap.
And I thought I Forgive was hard, nigga.
So can I be real with y'all?
Yeah,
that's not like a pressure thing. Like, every time my music changed, is a reflection of my mind or a reflection of my reality. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily anybody's fault as to why, like, I made that shit. It's more so me trying to figure out what I need at the time. And I felt like, okay, the music I was making in high school was what I needed to be making. So I made it. I didn't question whether it was corny, bad, good, because that doesn't matter. Because if I'm going to be doing it for as long as I'm going to be doing it, I'm going to miss. I'm going to have bad shots. I'm going to have good shots. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm going to be doing what I do. And then when I switched and I started rapping more, it's because I felt like I needed to be doing that. You get what I'm saying? It's not because, a nigga's looking at my old shit thinking some shit. I don't really care. If I'm being real with you, like, I don't really care what a lot of people think about my shit, if I'm being honest. Because if I'm in the studio You'll see me in the studio.
Oh, it's not a fun process at all. Like writing for, like with other people in mind, bro.
No. If I'm in the studio and I'm writing some shit, I'm not thinking about nobody, bro.
As you should.
I'm not thinking about nothing. I'm not even thinking about how the song's gonna come out. I'm making the record, and I know that I can make 1,000,000 records. If I don't like it, I shelf it. You get what I'm saying? If I like it and I feel like it's the one, I'll trust my ears. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't have a crazy opinion. I'm not so opinionated that, yo, this has to be it. Nah, I'm gonna listen to it. If it feels good, it feels good. If I play for somebody and they're like, you can work on this, I'll work on it.
How's this translate to the performances?
How to the performances?
Yeah.
Right? I work based off of experience, right? Some songs would work for performances, right? And I treat things like archetypes, right?
Yeah,
there's
workshop and shit.
There's certain archetypes to songs that work for shows.
Yeah.
And then there's certain archetypes that I discover as I go on, like Most High, they introduce me to a new archetype of performing songs. Like you could be saying shit in your songs and still have niggas lit. Or you could be saying shit in your songs and have niggas lit and it's not trap music. They could have niggas lit to some real gritty rap shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they introduced me to a whole nother level of control in their creative process. And I realized it was never about the music. It was never about the sound. It was never about nothing. It was always about your story, your presentation. You get what I'm saying? Because if I'm presenting my music in a trash ass way, then the shit won't hit. But I can make my worst song ever. I can make my worst song ever. But if I package that shit in the most beautiful way, I'll be straight. So
I mean, do you see everything that's going on in the music industry now? Like, everything's blowing up, and that shit's not better than a lot of music.
But it's been like that, bro. There's no
it's definitely taken a turn in the last 5 years of like we really don't make anything blow.
Were you not the nigga that was rapping them Bow Wow tracks, bro? Them shit suck, bro.
Bro, do you think Uchi Wale's a good song?
Bro.
Them shit suck.
You think Uchi Wale is an actual hard song?
No, but Nas actually has Illmatic, bro.
Bro, it doesn't matter. He still made Uchi Wale, bro.
I was about to say,
and what do you think about that song?
You was the nigga saying I Know I Can was a corny as shit.
That is a corny song.
But that's how that's how most niggas that are our age know about Nas, bro.
And you know what that brings
That's
me
the
to?
reason why.
During the week, right? Like, apparently Usher told T-Pain that he ruined the music. And like T-Pain was with the autotune.
And he fell into a deep depression, which is why you should never listen to niggas if they don't talk.
You should never listen to no niggas from Atlanta, bro. No bullshit.
You gotta listen. And this is why, at the end of the day, if somebody's talking to me, I always question their intentions in my mind. Yeah. Like, if they're saying some shit out of love or just out of the nature of their being, okay.
You waking a nigga up out of his sleep, having the flight attendant walk over to him and say, "Get up, nigga. This nigga want to talk to you." And then be
you
like, "Yo, my nigga, you ruined the music."
You a hater.
That is some hater.
You a hater. Yo, I look at T-Pain. I'll be like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill everything that you've ever done. I'm gonna go 10 times crazier now that you say that."
That's the
I wouldn't go into a depression.
But at the same time,
you know what? You know why Usher can't speak, bro? Because Usher went from making confessions to OMG with Will.I.Am, bro. That's some sellout shit.
And we all know what the word is with Will.I.Am, right? Nigga, fucking Tyler, the Creator, been talking about that shit from day one. That nigga's a bitch-ass nigga, bro. No bullshit. Because Will.I.Am went from fucking the Black Eyed Peas, a very experimental black, like very pro-black group, to fucking some futuristic robot nigga with a fucking weird ass haircut, nigga. Fuck, bro. Fuck Will.I.Am, bro. No bullshit.
And
what the fuck?
My question is, would y'all want a career like that? A career where you're selling all these records,
never.
But it's like,
never.
You don't seem genuine. You don't seem genuine at all.
Never. If I switch to some pop shit because I wanted to, I'd love it.
So be it, right?
So be it. But if I was doing it and I was making music like that because I had to, quote unquote, I just quit, bro.
Nigga, replace those girl with Fergie, bro, on some colorism shit, bro.
I didn't know.
You gotta do this shit for yourself first.
That's a fact.
Nah, bro. Fuck, bro.
Now,
Black Eyed Peas,
I actually
bro.
had a question when you were talking about your internship earlier, right? How you talked about, I would never put my pride over business, right?
Ever.
Now, imagine, would you allow a situation where, like, you would get paid handsomely enough so that you're financially free and you could do the things that you love, but Sony's asking you to take the back seat so that you could write and produce tracks, but you're not the one getting the shine for it?
So watch this. So I got a question.
What's up?
Is the person I'm doing it for an undoubtable star?
It's the fact that it's gonna be him
Yes or no?
getting the
Yes or no?
I mean, do you believe
that-
that?
Yeah,
matters.
yes or no,
wait,
that
wait,
matters.
Yes or no, though? Yes or
is
no,
it
though?
is it a scrub
That-
or is it a nigga that I know is nice?
I mean, that's a question you got to ask you because if you're the one giving,
You're
this
the one
nigga
asking the
material,
question, though.
Bro, you're asking
you
the
asked the
question.
question, so
if
yes
you're
or
giving this person the material, if you're writing for them and stuff like that, you
no,
you can
but
make
you
this person-
presented
No,
the
you're
scenario,
asking the
bro.
question,
So
bro.
you
So
got to
it's
Ask
tell
you
me.
that because you can't make anybody a star, bro.
Okay.
Are they already a star?
Yo,
Yeah.
say it's an industry plan, and he has potential to be a star, but it's not that he's talented. It's just
Yes.
that Clark can
Then
feed
yeah,
this nigga.
bro.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like so they're
I'll
so they're
make
up
I'll
there.
make M's off of that nigga, bro. And the thing is, I'll own that shit too. Listen.
Frank Ocean method.
The reason why Kanye is one of the greatest artists of all time, bro, is because when he came up, right, he was making everybody's shit sound so good that they were trying to figure out where he got it from. And then they were trying to figure out where the artists were getting it from. They'd be like, oh, it's this nigga Kanye. They wasn't even trying to put respect on Kanye. You get what I'm saying? They was just trying to sweep him under the rug type shit. And he was like, nah, listen, I got the sauce right now. I'm making all y'all shit hot. Without me, there's no y'all. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he knew the most important word in this industry, leverage.
Aight.
Once he built enough leverage to do his own artist shit, it was done, bro.
That's the scenario. That's a different scenario. That's a different scenario.
I like the Kanye
than what
way.
I'm painting because what the
I personally like Frank Ocean.
the reason why the Kanye
'Cause Kanye ain't
example
ghostwrite for
is
niggas like
different
that.
is that he became a star. I'm asking, would you be comfortable
to
with literally
never be a star?
Never be a star. Like you're paid handsome.
I
you're
do
behind
it
some of
for
the
my
biggest
brother.
trucks.
I do it for my brother. I'll tell you right now, I'll quit making music if he had a deal on the table right now. I do it for him right now.
Phineas method.
But nobody else.
Real shit.
What's your brother?
I'll do it for my brother. I do it for Tamira.
Phineas method.
Alright.
That nigga did that shit.
You get there's other niggas I do it for too, but I gotta wake up.
You do it for me, bro?
I gotta. You gotta be in the
Like,
crib.
when you wake up,
You
and
gotta
it's
be in the
somebody
crib.
else's success that you get paid
Look,
to work on.
you
They
gotta
gotta
you
both be
gotta be
dedicated.
in the crib with me for a month before I really know. I could really say for all y'all right now, just off of how I feel about y'all, right? That I will quit making music if y'all had a situation and y'all was just like, yo, Clark, this is what I need. And I was the only person that could provide it. But with my brother, I know, listen, if I had to stop making music today for the rest of my life, like stop rapping today for the rest of my life, so that my brother could be on, Guy Claude Lacosade, I'd do it yesterday. I don't think niggas really understand how I think, bro.
I think
don't,
that still
I don't-
ties back to you
think-
a little bit.
I think
I'm
part
really-
of it-
I'm
No,
trying to give you an
but
extreme example
Guy's
where
an
like,
archetype. Guy's an archetype. I built with Guy. I know where his head's at. I know what he's trying to do with the art. You get it doesn't have to be Guy. Guy's an example. Tamir's an example. It's an archetype. If it's somebody that's genuinely trying to make a mark on the world, however they're trying to do it, they're pro community. You get what I'm saying? But they're also ambitious. Like they're not trying to do shit and settle, bro. They're trying to do shit and do shit that nobody's. Listen.
even if it means that like your name is not tied to this,
Bro, listen, my name, bro.
Because I
what
know-
the fuck
I was
is my
about to
name?
say, that's
Bro,
gonna be-
my essence is enough for me, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Because
That's the answer I was looking for.
when it's all said and done, bro, the niggas that need to know will know it was Clark, bro.
Not about
because
the clout.
there's a lot of producers, especially when I took that trip up to New York to go link up with my cousin. You learn that there's a lot of producers putting their names on shit, and they're getting the benefits of the art that these niggas are making, and they're taking the credit for it.
I got a question for you,
And
though.
would you be comfortable with just doing it?
So those producers-
Imagine you end up penning for the greatest rapper of all time, and nobody knows that Clark was behind being the greatest rapper.
Yo,
of
my
all time.
nigga,
Would you be
my
comfortable?
nigga, if I'm being honest with you, bro.
Because I don't know if I could.
If a nigga like me has never done it before, I just might do it. Just because nobody's ever done it before. And here's why. Because at the end of the day, I'll always make the money on the back end. And if the nigga flops or the song flops, I'll never take the heat for it. And I'll always be able to do my own shit. You got to understand, bro. I don't care about that shit, bro. I care about chasing history, bro. That feeling I have in my heart right now, bro, that I'm like on the verge, like all of my niggas is on the verge of doing some shit that I've never seen before. That's the feeling I want for the rest of my life. It doesn't need to be me rapping to do that, bro. I just know I'm good enough at rapping. I'm good enough at producing. I'm good enough at engineering where I got to do that shit now, bro. But if I could fly to Hawaii to produce an entire Tomo project, and that's what I'm getting paid to do. I'm getting paid 100 stacks.
But I'm not talking about one time. I'm talking about a career. Because, like, this is how I'm saying. The reason I say I would never do that is because at the moment, I feel like you get the credit for it because people know you're tied to it. But so let's say 500 years from now, we're still going to know Beyonce. Are we going to know The Dream?
We going to be dead.
Yo, the niggas that
listen, they're going to know Beyonce. Well, they know The Dream.
The Dream's a millionaire. The Dream's a millionaire.
Sure.
And at the end of the day.
And he chose that road.
No, but hear me out. Hear me out. This is a lot of niggas need to be real with themselves. The Dream would have never sold like Beyonce, bro. You niggas gotta get this shit right. Yeah. Niggas gotta get this shit right. Not everyone needs, just like the president, bro. The president's not the most powerful role in office, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas need to understand that, bro. Well, Beyonce will take the most heat. The Dream will take the least heat, and it'll still.
The president's the most important because we think he's the most important. That alone is power in itself.
The president technically is the most powerful only because they're the person that's in charge of the military. That's the president's job. They're the person that's part of the military. That's not a good example. No bullshit. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. That nigga have us all.
Because he does have power in the sense that the fact that we all believe he has power.
Well, it's not believing shit, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
Literally,
in addition to that,
that shit's dangerous. That nigga, that ass just be like, all right, airstrike Boston right now, and we're dead. That's force.
So
that's force.
That is.
So
I'll be like, yo, why?
Okay. So whatever, you get what I was saying by saying that, though. You get what I'm saying?
Like the Queen of England type shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like at the end of the day,
shout out to Brits
like
and them.
Whoever is in the front of it, they're gonna deal with the bullshit fans. They're going to deal with the kids. They're going to deal with the being accountable. They're going to deal with going out in the public. They're going to be going out in the public, not being able to go to a certain mall, not being listen, I might have to deal with some shit like that. You get what but I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, those songwriters, half of the time they be making more bread than the artists themselves, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So at the end of the day, I got to look at the contract. That's the most important thing to me. Like, is the actual label finessing me right now? You get what I'm saying? Like, am I being finessed on the back end, bro? That's the only thing I care about. Because look, I'm telling you right now, Tamir King.
I like where I'm about to segue this.
Tamir King. She's a singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
I songwrite for her. I produce all her shit. I do creative direction for all her shit.
Let me do some songs.
I help man. I help. I'll be down to set that up, bro. I creative direct all of her shit with her. You get what I'm saying, bro? Literally, 95% of everything she does goes through me. Do you see me walking around braggadocious talking about Tamir King is Clark D? No. You get what I'm saying? Because that's not important.
Because it's also not true.
You get what I'm saying? It's not true.
Because like as the person that's behind that doing the work behind the scenes, that it's not about you.
It's not about me at all. And it never is. And at the end of the day, that's how we win.
Without the artist that you're working with, then the behind the scenes shit doesn't even exist.
Exactly, bro. And at the end of the day, I'm a team player, bro. I want my niggas to win. I want to win. I'm not going to let my pride get ahead of the business ever, bro.